I've listened to disc 9 of the Hijokaidan The Noise 30 CD box set, and I enjoyed it a lot. It had some interesting characteristics. It was very rhythmically intense, and there was a lot of bass in the bass. So really like shakes your ears, and your whole sense of self is thrown out of equilibrium. It's a fun experience. There were some ears splitting highs, but I've gotten not to appreciate them, but certainly I've gotten used to it. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but it takes time. I need my time to do it. Let's see how long it takes for me. But yeah, I enjoyed this a lot actually. It was two 10-minute tracks, or around 15 minutes, and then one 30-minute track. And the 30-minute track was probably my favorite. It featured one segment that had drums that sounded, for want of a better description, like fart noises, or like really wet, squelchy sounds, which I kind of liked. It was a very visceral experience, as all of them have been. But adding this new, and the vocal performances were just as interesting as ever. They are never the same twice, which unfortunately I can't really say for everything else. But the vocals are always new. They're always different. And they're always great. Here it was like a choir structure of like multiple people just screeching. It was great. It was like almost new agey, but more industrial. That is the key word I would use to describe this disc would be industrial. It not as in like post-industrial, like with rock influences, but like as in first wave sounds like it came from a machine sound industrial. Like this is recorded in a factory or something. It has that kind of vibe to the sounds, even if it's not exactly right. Which is really interesting. It's once again, it's new. It's something I didn't see coming, and it's something I appreciated a lot. So there's like nothing to complain about this, other than that. The first two tracks were not as interesting. They didn't really flesh out their ideas as much. That's a pretty minor complaint in the grand scheme of things, because overall this is a solid disc. The industrial influences are a wonderful, not just like a pinch of spice on top of already great noise. It's like it's being rooted into it from the bottom. It's being reworked in this concept, which is so much more interesting than just like adding a new instrument or a new synth. We are to the end of 1985, by the way, so we are coming up on electronic stuff, on the band getting more members, on this growth of sound, and that is this progression, which is what this box set was intended to illustrate, and it's doing a pretty bang up job of that. I certainly feel like this is going somewhere, like I'm along for a ride from somewhere to somewhere bigger and greater. It's only been up so far. I have hopes that they'll bring the industrial stuff back, probably because I have more experience with that. I am more used to it, and I like it more. But the noise stuff is still, once again, growing on me. It's still doing its job, working into my brain cells. It's solid. It's really solid. This is a great disc. Let's see if the next one is as great or even greater. Who's to say?